This video is going to provide more information about the contributors to toxic shame. I'm going to do a second video on the signs to recognize toxic shame within yourself. And then the third video is going to be about ways to address and also hopefully extinguish toxic shame. So let's get to it. Dr. Martin here. So earlier this week, I posted this video. It was absolutely correct. And I'm going to take it even farther. In response to this video.
I'll play games with embarrassment.
And I received an overwhelming response to discuss more about toxic shame. So we're going to discuss this in 3 parts because I do not feel like I can do it justice in one video. Okay. First, shame refers to the way that you see yourself. It has to do with identity and your personal characteristics and just the hallmark of who you are. We all experience shame at some point in time. It is a natural reaction. However, toxic shame is very different. It is insidious. It lasts for a significant amount of time, and it impedes upon the way that you see yourself, and it will grossly impact the way that you are able to grow. It is going to put a hindrance, put a ceiling on what you think you can become and options that you provide yourself. Toxic shame will make you feel as though you're inadequate or just unworthy or lacking overall. It is the result of a consistently negative and toxic environment, which starts to become as much a part of you as your own skin. When you are suffering from toxic shame, you have a consistent internal dialogue that is negative. And this will come up as different thoughts like, what is wrong with me? Why can't I do anything right? Why is everyone out there better than me? So here are some contributors to the development of toxic shame. 1, and this is one that I think a lot of people will understand, abuse. Abuse is a significant contributor to the development of toxic shame. And this includes neglect, emotional abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse. All of this can lead to the development of toxic shame and likely will. As a child, your caregiver is your most salient relationship. Adults are often respected and revered. So the decision, and it is a decision of an adult, someone you love, someone you respect, someone who is around you all the time and is supposed to take care of you. The decision for them to harm you, to degrade you, to be inconsistent with their presence, their security, their love, and their care may make you feel like it's your fault, that you're not worthy of their love, which you did something wrong, and that's why they decided to treat you that way, not give you attention, not care for you, not give you security. That is not true. There is no part of you, not one iota, that deserved to be maltreated, disrespected, not cared for now, and there is no part of you, no iota, no aspect of you that deserves that ever to this day. Another contributor to toxic shame, and this is a very big one, because if you notice, like a big contributor to internal dialogue are going to be the relationships you have with your parents, with your caregivers, is being humiliated. Now, I know you've seen those videos where parents are embarrassing their children publicly, and you've seen the videos because they're recording it with bad haircuts, cutting their hair off, putting patches in their hair, screaming at them in public, making them wear embarrassing clothing, always while being recorded. That's how I see them. That will likely lead to the child feeling like they don't matter, feelings of worthlessness, and that is insidious. It gets into their skin, and it's going to lead to them feeling like they're not only worthless, but they're not worthy of happiness. They're not worthy of joy. They're not worthy of love. So why even pursue those things? Toxic shame can also develop because of constant judgment. Not being able to try new things without being questioned. Why are you doing that? Why you think you can do that? I never do that. Why you think you can do that? Not being able to make mistakes. And making mistakes is a constant aspect of life. Like you're not learning, you're not making mistakes. But if you feel like you can't make mistakes without being attacked or being criticized, that internal dialogue just constantly question, I thought I'd try this new. Why? Why do you think you can try something new? That dialogue of what other people, the things that they say to you, people who are around you all the time, that becomes your internal dialogue. And that's why it's important to realize the difference between shame and toxic shame is this is consistent. You feel this in your own skin. You automatically question yourself. Another thing to check is the way you are joking with your child. Do they actually think it's funny to poke fun at them? Or are they laughing out of discomfort? Or are they laughing to stop from crying? Or are they laughing because if they laugh hard enough, maybe they think that you'll pick on someone else. Even sarcasm, the aspect of not being honest with your child and feeling like you have to have a tint or an attitude with them, having them constantly question who they are. That's the hallmark of the development of toxic shame. Some parents, some people, some adults, some individuals think that just because they're not hitting, they're not hurting. And that's not right. That's incredibly wrong. Toxic shame is a significant contributor to anxiety, depression, eating disorders, substance abuse disorders, difficulty expressing emotions, like a hallmark of things. If you were going to help your children to put their best foot forward, this has to stop. Okay? Thank you so much for watching this entire video. If you made it all the way to the end, it is incredibly helpful to me to know that this was something that interested you. Also, tune into the next video to learn more about signs and symptoms that you are possibly suffering from toxic shame, or someone close to you may be suffering from toxic shame. Also, if you want to follow my day-to-day what I do, follow my Instagram or TikTok at Raquel Martin PhD. The reason why I went further into this in a long form video is because I posted something on my Instagram and people were like, we want more. So I'm gonna give you what you want, right? Thank you so much for your support. Please remember to be kind to yourself. Tune into the next video in this series. And if there is more you want to learn about regarding this topic or something else, comment below. I look at them. I look at the comment. This channel, this community was built out of people stating that like, oh, I really appreciate the way you break stuff down. I really appreciate the fact that you focus on Black mental health. However, the 1-minute videos aren't long enough. So I decided to come here and do longer form content. So that's what this is for, right? Because I listen to my community, because I'm very grateful and I feel very honored to have such an amazing community that takes the time to look at my content and say that they want to hear more about different things. So if you want to hear about different stuff, comment below. Remember to be kind to yourself, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.